Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the Literally What podcast. I'm so excited to be back chatting with you guys. I hope everyone had the best weekend and the best week. And I hope you all are ready to get into some more hot gossip, hot takes, stories, advice, all of that fun stuff that's going to have you saying literally what? Literally what? All right, you know the drill. We're going to get into some housekeeping before all of the juicy gossip. We are now officially on Apple Podcast. Yay, I finally figured out. Go me. So if you go to the link in my Instagram bio, you can hit the little Apple Podcast tab and it'll take you straight to there. Also, if you are listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube, please make sure you are subscribing, giving it a thumbs up, giving us a 5-star review, all of that fun stuff. I would super appreciate it as well. And if you have not written in to the advice email segment, whatever you want to call it, make sure you do that. And that email is literallywhat916@gmail.com. I am having a guest that's going to be coming on at the end of the podcast, and they're going to help answer some of the advice you guys have written in. So make sure you keep writing in because you might just get a super special guest helping you guys out with your advice. You don't just get me, you get like a 2-for-1 deal. I think that is all of the housekeeping. Yeah, but all the links, everything you guys will need is in my Instagram bio. So make sure you're following and all that fun stuff. All right. Happy weekend. I had the best weekend ever. I know last week's episode was pretty short because I was last minute packing and getting things ready for some of my best friends' wedding that weekend. And let me just say, it was the most fun weekend I've had in a hot minute. It was also the most exhausting weekend I've had in a hot minute. I do not take naps, literally ever. Ever since even I was like a kid, I just could never take naps. I would get super groggy when I woke back up, and I always had this fear that like I'm gonna fall asleep during the day and then I'm gonna wake up and have like all these texts and people are gonna think I'm like dead or something. So I just like don't ever take naps. But I got home this past Sunday and I think I passed out for probably 3 hours. I was so exhausted, but that just means that I had the best time ever and like my body needed it. So yeah, we had the wedding weekend. So much fun. And it made me think of like, you know, when you have those like weekends or like if you go to someone's like birthday party or just like you go to some like social event or social gathering, right? And it's for like a certain person that you know, you grew up with, whatever, mutual friend. And then you get there and then there's all these other people that you've never met before. And then you are like all just kind of together for that certain time, like celebrating the mutual person that you all know. And then you like meet like the sweetest people, you get along with them. You're like, where have you been all my life? You know, that whole thing. And then it's like the weekend or the event is over and then you literally never see these people again. And all you're left with are these memories of like the best weekend and the best people. And then it's over and like you can't get that back. And that happened this weekend. I met like the sweetest people that I'd never met before in my life. And we had so much fun together, like hung out the whole entire weekend. You know, you follow each other on Instagram and Snapchat and all that fun stuff. And you have those memories, but then it's like, I'm never going to have this like weekend bonding experience. And it just makes me so sad. Like they come like, I feel like moments like that are super rare where you have those events where you meet those people and make those super amazing memories and like click with people and then it's just like over. And I love moments like that and I also hate it because like I wish I could redo it all over again. It was one of those weekends, like if you're listening and we like really bonded at this wedding weekend, you know who you are. And I'm going to comment on all of your Instagram pictures now because that's the type of gal that I am. I will meet someone and I'm going to bond with you. I might never see you again, but you bet your ass I'm going to be commenting on every Instagram picture you post. Anyway, that was super like random, but it just made me sad because I haven't had one of those moments in forever. Now that I'm like in my 20s, I kind of like have like my set group of people, and it's like you don't really meet people like that. But it was fun. It was good memories. It was the best time. A funny story though. So I was a bridesmaid in the wedding, and I got this dress, super cute. So I get this dress, right? And I put it on, love it. You know, we're going through all the wedding stuff, and it finally gets to the wedding reception. And I am in the bridal suite with some of the other girls, bridesmaids. I go to the bathroom, I'm like freshening up, and wouldn't you know it, the strap of my dress just randomly decides to just break, just pop off. Dress goes down, I'm flashing all the girls, and I'm thinking to myself, like, literally my dress is broken, and it's not even like it's a little tear or something I can like stitch up super quick. It's like my whole strap is broken. There's no salvaging this, and it's the beginning of the reception, and I now have the whole reception that I'm trying to like get down on the dance floor and dance. So it's like, this is the worst possible time for it to have broken. Granted, if it broke like as I'm walking down the aisle, that probably would have sucked. I would have had to have one of the guys hold my dress up while I'm walking down. But I'm now like going into the reception and it's broken. And like, I'm like, how am I supposed to dance with this? So one of the girls, bless you so much, I love you, she got like a little safety pin and pinned it together. But the whole reception, it just kept popping out. And I was like, I'm either going to have to just A, hold this the whole rest of the night, or B, I'm just going to have to just flash everyone. And that was not the best option. So anyway, also bless my sweet angel fiance, because he, I'm pretty sure, had to attach the safety pin probably 15 times throughout the whole reception. Like, I would be out on the dance floor, it would pop, we would go off to the side, and he would like pin it for me. Oh my God, I love him so much. I don't know what I would have done. And I was like, I don't want to change out of the bridesmaid dress because like we're still taking pictures and like all of that. So finally the reception was over, and we made it back to the house, and I changed into a big old sweatshirt and got down and, you know, danced even harder because I wasn't worrying about my boobs hanging out for everyone to see. So that was super fun. Really made a memorable time for that wedding. But it was the most beautiful wedding. Steph and Emily, I know you're on your honeymoon right now, so you're probably not listening to this, but whenever you guys do, I love you so much. I'm so happy for you. And it stressed me out more because I'm getting married in like 50 days, and I saw everything that went into that wedding, and I was even stressed, and I wasn't even getting married. So the fact that I'm gonna have to be the bride, and I'm gonna have to be the center of attention, I was already throwing up walking down the aisle as a bridesmaid. Thank you to Mitchell and Chandler. I didn't fall on my face. I should have, but you guys, y'all are real ones out there. So that was my weekend. It was super, super fun. Yeah, gosh, that was a really fun weekend. I haven't had a fun weekend like that in a hot minute. So that was my little weekend recap. Hope you all enjoyed that. So now let's just get into the top 3 stories of the week that I have picked out. The TV series Suits, they are coming out with a new TV series. I think it's based off of Suits, but that is currently in the works. And my fiance is obsessed with the show, and everyone and their mother is obsessed with the show. However, I am fake for putting this story in here because I've never seen an episode of Suits. I just know that everyone loves it and thought it would be fun to talk about. I want to watch the show. I just am the type of person that I watch the literal same 3 shows on repeat. I think I've seen The Office. I've probably mentioned this before. I've seen that probably 20 times through. It's either The Office, Arrested Development is really, really funny, Friends, New Girl, The Middle, Modern Family. I'm very much a comedy, 30-minute sitcom kind of gal. That's pretty much all that I will watch and will ever watch. So it takes a lot for me to get into a new show. I don't remember the last time I actually got into a new show. Anyway, but I did see this and I had to talk about it because I know so many people who are watching it or have watched it and are obsessed with it. But it says 4 years after the wildly popular USA series Suits came to an end, a new show set in the same universe with the same creator is in the early stages of development. So it's not like a reboot or a revival with the same cast or a spin-off. It's basically just a brand new cast of characters at a completely different firm. But I guess it's just in that same universe, same... I don't know. I've never seen the show, so I have no idea what that means. But anyway, I think that's going to be super fun, though, especially for people who love Suits. I get so jealous of people who, like, their favorite show gets, like, a second show like it. Because the majority of the shows I watch, there's not really, like, a second series that comes from it. So anytime there's, like, a second years later show of someone's favorite show, I'm, like, always so jealous. But yeah, that will be coming out. It's in the very, very early stages, so there's no like information on like the date or whatever. But for all you Suits fans, I'm sure I got a lot of you watching this right now because I feel like everyone has seen Suits. That will be in the works. I'm not sure though. A lot of people were like, I hope that there were like certain names that people were like, if this person isn't in it, then I'm not watching it. So maybe they'll have people from the original Suits in it, but it seems like it's just another totally different cast. Alrighty, next story. Pregnant Kourtney Kardashian recalls ultrasound that saved her and Travis Barker's baby. I'm so happy for them because I know they've been trying so hard and so long to have a baby. So it says less than 2 months after Kourtney Kardashian, who is expecting a baby boy with Travis Barker, shared that she underwent fetal surgery, she spoke out about how an ultrasound saved her baby. So she is expecting a baby boy. And I guess last month she found out she needed to undergo fetal surgery. But she just went in for just a regular routine ultrasound. And that's when they found out that she would need that surgery. So it was an urgent surgery, and she informed fans in September and expressed how scared she was because she's had 3 really easy pregnancies before. And yeah, said she's ready to go in and have the baby and just experience what is meant to happen. She said, I've never had a birth plan in the past. I was so chill with my other babies. This time I still don't have a birth plan. I feel like if I ever have a kid, I will have it all like planned out to a T because I'm such a planner. And then I know like nothing is going to go actually how I planned it. But I also was reading that apparently with insurance, it only covers 2 ultrasounds. And so she was saying that the other ultrasound that she had that revealed like that she would need the surgery, you know, normal people wouldn't have even done. Obviously, she was saying like, I'm super blessed to be able to, you know, have ultrasounds and other things for the baby that insurance doesn't cost. But normal other people that can't afford stuff like that, like they don't get that many ultrasounds. And so she was just saying like, it just opened my eyes. Just also super scary just for other future mom-to-bees to, I didn't even know about that. So anyway, it just kind of like makes you think about things. So anyway, praying for a super healthy pregnancy, rest of the pregnancy for her though. I don't know when she's due. I feel like I've been looking at her maternity pictures though on Instagram, and she's like super, super pregnant though. So I think maternity pictures are so beautiful. There's something about it. Anyways, all right, last story of the week. This one's just kind of funny. So if y'all remember when I talked about Tom from Vanderpump Rules, so the girl that he was cheating on his girlfriend of years and years and years with, she raised a surprising amount of money from Scandoval necklace and hoodie. So the side hoe if you didn't watch the show, basically it came out that like her and Tom had like matching lightning bolt necklaces that they wore throughout like their whole affair, and it was like on the show and like no one even noticed. So apparently she said that she was auctioning off her hoodies and lightning bolt necklace for charity in honor of World Mental Health Day. So she sold her necklace for $5,300, and then she sold 2 sweatshirts for $9,500 each, and so she made over $14,000. And so she said on her Instagram stories, "I'm currently in the process of letting go of things that no longer serve me. As I was cleaning up my closet, I found a few items that are a bit triggering, and I just don't want to see them. I don't want to have them in my possession, and I will never wear them again." Girlfriend, I wish I could get rid of things that used to trigger me. My God. I can't sell stuff I have that trigger me for thousands of dollars. So also, like, I want to know who bought that. It would have to be a super fan of the show, I feel like, right? Because like, who's gonna spend thousands on like some random ass necklace and like hoodies? That's crazy to me. I just thought that was insane. I know she got a lot of hate from it though, because people were like, why would you sell this? Like, no one cares. Clearly people do, because she made a lot of money. Anyway. All right. I want to get into a little celeb dating segment, because there are a lot of new celeb couples that I want to talk about this week. I'm going to briefly touch on it. Travis and Taylor, because of course they're still all up in the news. They're everywhere. They're every news story. So I'm not going to get into too much detail. The one thing I will say, and this is like no hate to Taylor, like still love her, but some of the outfits that like she's wearing in these photos that I'm seeing online, homegirl needs to get a stylist, or like I'm not loving really anything she's wearing, and it's just not giving what it could, because she's so beautiful, and I don't know what I'm picturing her wearing. What she's wearing, I just feel like she could look a million times better with the outfits. But also, who am I to say that, because she has like the cutest outfits for her like tour, but I don't know. Bring some of that energy to your paparazzi pictures. You know what I mean? Anyway. All right. I had to put this in. Haley Steinfeld. Oh my God, I'm awful with names. And the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen quarterback, were seen on a date night. I think there have been rumors of them, but they were seen out together. They were at, I think, a hockey game. And I had to put this in there because Josh Allen is my fantasy football quarterback. Love him so much because he's been getting me a lot of points. Yeah, so they recently spotted at a hockey game between the Buffalo. I'm not even going to pronounce that word. Because it looks like it's Saber from The Office, but also it could be, I'm not even saying it, but it was against them and the New York Rangers. So yeah, they were out there together. This was the first time that they had been spotted at a public event together. They look really cute together, and I love Josh Allen just because he is my fantasy football quarterback. And it's funny because I love the Miami Dolphins. They're like my team. And, so I'm technically not a Buffalo Bills fan, but I am just for the fantasy football aspect. So when I saw that they were spotted together, I was like, that's so cute for him because he's my quarterback, you know? He's getting me some points. And then the last one, Pete Davidson and Madeline Klein. I think they've been talked about in the news for a hot minute, but I think it was like officially they were seen out together after his SNL skit, which I did not watch the full episode, but I watched Pete Davidson's some of his skits in the recent SNL episode, and it's actually really hilarious. He did some skit that had to do with like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. of course. But then he did a skit that was it was like a knockoff version of the I'm Just Ken song, and it was I'm Just Pete, and it was just like making fun of his dating life. And I have to bring up, like, okay, Pete Davidson, how is he's dated so many girls. I don't remember if I talked about this on the first episode, but he was with Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, now he's with Madeline Klein. He's been like with so many girls, and it's just, I don't like, I think he's funny, so I think he has like the funny factor. I don't think he's like the most attractive guy I've ever seen in my life. But also, like, if all these celebrities are seeing him with all of these girls and then like just breaking up and then with a different one, then so I'm like, I don't understand how he's getting all these girls if he's been with so many. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't know why everyone is dating him. It's crazy to me. I do think that Madeline Klein and him make a really, really cute couple. I just don't get how he's dating so many of these gorgeous women. And I wonder who he's going to end up with. You know, how many more women is he going to date? You know what I mean? It's just a little crazy to me, but we'll see how long they last. But yeah, go watch his SNL skit on YouTube because they were actually really, really funny and made me laugh. Alrighty, TV recap time. We're going to start off with Dancing with the Stars because I just actually watched that earlier this morning, but it was the Disney 100 night. So it was Disney night. That's my personal favorite theme night of Dancing with the Stars because I love Disney. So they all did a dance to a Disney song and they were all dressed up like Disney characters and it was so much fun. I still like the judges' scores are just so random and whack to me. I don't even really pay attention to them because at this point it really is just based on the people's votes and popularity. So anyway, all my favorites are still there, which I'm very, very happy about. I will say, so the Lily, who was on How I Met Your Mother, her partner Sasha, his choreography sucks. It's awful. It pains me. It's so painful to watch, and it's like every week his dances just get more and more cringy, and I don't know what is up with his choreography. I think a big part of Dancing with the Stars is your partner and the choreography that they come up with. Like Val, he's my absolute favorite pro because his choreography is chef's kiss. It's so good, and you can kind of tell like the pros that just have really good choreography. But yeah, it just is a little crazy that there's some pros that the choreography I'm like, you need to go because this is just not working for you. But Ariana, she did Into the Unknown. She did a contemporary dance. She absolutely killed it. I think she deserved all 9. She got 2 8s and a 9, but she's like, I love her so much. Barry, I love him so much. They had a little mess up, but it was literally not his fault at all. It was his partner Peta's fault because I think whatever shoes she was wearing, she like tried to do like an aerial or like a little cartwheel lift thing and she totally fell and it was like not good and he got all 6s, but like he did so good. Like he's honestly like, oh, I love him so much. I hope he stays. I vote for him every single week. Harry and Riley, this is what I will say. I can pretty much guarantee he's probably going to make it into the top 4 just because every single person is pushing their romance together. And it's like they're clearly not dating. Like I've mentioned before, like she's 18, he's like crazy and 26 or something, but every single person's pushing it. Like the judges, Julianne, like they're all pushing into the whole lovebird scenario. And he can't really dance. He can't move. He's just not like musically talented like that, and that's totally okay. But yeah, I could totally see him making it to the top 4. So we'll see. They are really cute together. It's just kind of like y'all need to chill with the whole like lovebird thing because that's a little creepy. Who else? I'm trying to think. Jason Mraz didn't do as well today. He did a waltz, and I think he just does better in other dances. But who else? I don't remember every single person. Oh, Lele did pretty good this week. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who ends up in the top 4. I know who I would want in the top 4, but it's definitely a popularity who is getting the most people's votes contest, because the judges' scores are just like, I don't really know what's going on with them. Oh, and also I love that Julianne and Alfonso as the hosts are like getting into all the opening dances. They're doing really, really, really good. I've probably mentioned that before, but they have been really killing it. But it was a really good episode. I'd recommend watching it, especially if you love Disney, because it was super, super cute. Golden Bachelor. All right. So by the time this podcast is up, I haven't watched this week's episode, but last week's episode, they started playing into some drama, and I don't know why they're doing that, because they're like, oh, these are older women. Like, I get you need drama for the show, but it's just kind of getting super, super, super annoying. And like, there's this girl named Kathy, and she is actually the worst and causing so much drama, and she's causing drama with one of my favorite contestants, and I'm like, ugh, I just felt so bad, because I'm like, this is so stupid. And then another one who was like a front runner, she had a family emergency, so she like left after they had a one-on-one date, and it was so cute, and everyone thought that she was gonna win. And then I think it was her daughter had a C-section, and she just was having like complications with the baby, so she ended up leaving and going home, and it was so sad. It was actually like a really sad episode, and like not my favorite episode, because they're just like, they're doing all of this drama, and I'm like, why are you doing all of this drama and adding this all into the show? Like, it was so perfectly fine with all of them just being so wholesome, and like, why do you have to cause all this drama? So anyway, they're probably gonna keep her now, and like that whole group that's causing drama, just, I don't know, I guess they always need to have drama in the Bachelor franchise, whatever. So yeah, that is the whole TV recap. Kardashians, still nothing really that exciting. Apparently they've been hinting that Khloe Kardashian is going to get back with Tristan, because he moved in, his mom passed away, and he ended up moving back in with Khloe. I swear to God, if they get back together, I'm actually going to have a fit, because I'm sorry, like, he's messed up way too many times. I get that she wants to forgive and say that everyone makes mistakes, and like they do, but he's made way too many, girlfriend. He literally had a baby with another woman. So like, this whole narrative that they're trying to push of like them getting back together, I'm not loving it, not liking it, and it needs to end right now. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's all I'm going to say about it. So that is all the time that you're going to get with just me. And now let's jump into my super special guest. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of the episode. Mwah, love you. Bye. Welcome back. Just kidding. You've been here the entire time. But now we have a special guest. Why don't you tell us about yourself, you random stranger?
Hey, everybody. It might not look like it, but we are sisters.
We're related.
My name's Chloe. I am Taylor's little sister. I don't know what else about me. I go to Georgia, go Dogs, and I'm home for the weekend to visit.
Just to do this podcast. Literally just to do
for
this.
her bachelor. Wait, what is it? Bridal shower tomorrow.
I wish it was The Bachelorette again. That was so fun.
Yeah, I killed that.
She did. She played my whole Bachelorette, and it was like crazy.
It was so fun. I loved it.
Now I just have to plan yours whenever you want to get married.
Well, it's not anytime soon.
No?
No,
No guys on the horizon?
not at the moment.
Okay, well, if you're watching this and you think she's cute and you want to be
Oh,
related to me,
No.
hit her up. Hit her up.
I mean, you can, but
Yeah, she's single, all of you out there, so I'm plugging her. She's cute. She can cook. She is athletic.
I can do so much more than
She
cook.
can't sing, but
I can't.
you'll get past
I
it.
can't. It's bad. But I actually always wanted to be a singer, and so like having this, I just want to sing.
Sing for us.
I'm not going to.
Come on.
Nope.
Do a little.
Nope.
You sure?
Nope.
So
Yep.
you're not sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're sure.
Those jeans went to her.
I can't sing.
She can sing and play piano really well. So
Maybe we're not related. I don't think. Maybe I was adopted.
no, we had our parents check our birth certificates.
I've never seen mine.
I saw yours.
This is a PSA. Everyone go make your parents show you your birth certificate. I don't think I've seen mine.
I've seen yours, Taylor.
What if it's fake?
She's being dramatic, and
I'm never
PSA
dramatic.
to all you watchers out there.
She's
Drama
single.
queen, like
Never.
the most dramatic you'll ever meet. So, yeah. All right, let's go into.
I didn't bring you on
do
here
we have
to
fun games?
attack me.
Do we have fun games or anything? Advice segments?
Yeah.
My
we don't have
sister-
games. Sorry,
My
I don't have
sister
games.
likes my advice, so I'm excited to give my advice.
Well, it's not for me. It's for you viewers out there.
All
Thank
you
you
viewers.
to everyone. We had some really good submissions. I picked 2 of my favorite ones, and we're going to give you guys advice. If you want me and whoever I bring on the pod to help you guys out, either DM
Or if you want me to come back and answer your advice,
you won't ever come back to me.
I
so
will
whatever.
come back for you.
I just need to keep getting married, and then she'll keep coming back for my bridal events.
Like, so true.
So accurate. But yeah, DM the Instagram or email literally what 916@gmail. I think I literally put it on the
Literally.
I put it up on the screen all the time, so you all should have it
I
memorized.
bet
by
it's going to be
now.
right here.
No, it will be right here in like pixie dust. If you're watching this, enjoy the pixie dust of the email to write into. But yeah, we have some really good ones.
Burped into the microphone.
I don't think we're okay. All right, we're going to get into this advice. We're going to give you guys the best advice
The best advice.
that you didn't even know you needed. I'm going to do this one first to kind of warm us up. You
'Kay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Dear Literally What podcast, would it be a dumb idea to rewatch the only movie that traumatized me as a child? When I was 10 years old, I watched the Saw movie alone. Why would you do that? And the stupid Saw mask has given me nightmares ever since. It just annoys me that whenever I see it, still to this day, I let it creep me out. I'm thinking the movie isn't nearly as scary now as it was all those years ago, right? It was the first horror movie I had ever seen, and I don't remember much of it except that dumb puppet. I actually don't mind scary movies now that I'm in my 20s, but I just haven't gotten the strength and courage to try and watch the Saw movie again. Should I go for it and give it another shot? Thanks a lot. Love the pod. Keep it up. Thank you. Well, I don't like horror movies,
Yeah, same.
but
So, like, my advice, like,
oh,
blatant,
pop off.
no explanation, no. But
However,
But
they said
if
they
you
don't
need
mind.
if you need to, then just do it at, like, noon. Have friends around.
Yeah, don't watch it at night
Have a sleepover.
alone.
Like, you are fine.
I think if you like horror movies, like clearly
Like, I
you don't mind
wouldn't
them,
do
you should.
that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it, but I also don't like
Yeah.
horror movies.
Right.
If you're fine with horror movies, you're older now. If it's just you need to get over this fear of the puppet, you're just going to have to brave it, I guess.
Yeah.
Watch it during the day with other people. Have a
Yeah.
drink, sit down. Don't turn any lights off.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's a dog around, just keep the dog with you. If it well, especially if the puppet, if you see it out and it scares you, maybe you should try to get over it. I just don't want you to walk around like in your 20s scared of the like, can you go into like Party City? Like, what happens? Like, if you like other horror stuff, it's just this puppet.
Yeah.
It seems like it's just the mask. The stupid mask is giving you nightmares.
I think you should buy the mask.
No. No, don't do that.
And you should look the mask in the face and break it.
I think you should definitely watch it.
I mean, if it's like traumatized you that much, I also haven't seen this. I don't know if the mask is.
I will. Well,
Wait,
so a
what's
movie.
it called? What's it called?
So the Saw. You know, you haven't. Have you seen the puppet?
No, I'm gonna.
Let
look
me
up.
show
I'm
you-
looking it up.
Look up Saw puppet. So I'm traumatized by a lot of movies, but the movies that I'm traumatized by are like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like not like scary movies like that, and I still have not seen them, so like I get it.
I don't get what's.
That's the puppet mask. I think is this Jigsaw?
I would show it, but I don't want to scare anyone. So
It's
I'm
scary.
not.
I think that you should just. I think that if it's affecting you in your real life, if you see this
Trigger
mask,
warning.
you should. Yeah, we're about to show it, so trigger warning.
Trigger warning for all those affected by
I'll
the
put it
mask.
up on the screen too, right now. Yeah, I can see how that's triggering to you. However, I think you might just
You know
need to
what's
watch
triggering
it.
to me? I'll pull up mine.
Yeah, but no, if you didn't like horror movies, I would say no. But if you don't mind horror movies now and you haven't seen this since you were 10, I think you should just watch it during the day. And it probably won't be as scary
this
as you
is what
thought.
triggers me.
Oh, yeah. Bolt. I'll put it up.
Yeah.
But
So it's just different for everyone. But I wouldn't watch it again. But if you're like fully a woman,
I don't
like,
know if this is a guy or girl.
I know, but like if you're like someone who's like old enough to like be scared of that, like maybe conquer it.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Conquer your fear, you
Yeah,
know?
you can do it. And if you need us, I actually won't watch it with you, but
Yeah, I think you should.
I think you can.
Should I
find
go for it? Give
friends.
it. Yeah, I think you should go and give it another shot.
Even though like
Especially if you don't mind
that.
horror movies now.
We wouldn't do that. Like
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but I just don't watch horror movies in general.
right.
So.
Okay, let's do our next piece of advice.
All right, this is the last one.
And the second.
Sure. I mean, it is.
Yeah, no.
So sassy today.
I'm just so exhausted. I drove
Sorry.
all the way.
Oh my gosh, guess who she saw this weekend, everyone?
I saw Alex Earl.
She was at the Miami Dolphins game and saw her, and I'm annoyed because I was supposed to be there and she specifically planned
So-
it where I would be away.
So she wasn't, and to be
I
fair,
was
I have
away.
been a fan of the Miami Dolphins since the minute I came out of the womb.
I was a Miami Dolphins
I
cheerleader
like-
when I was a baby, so don't
I
even.
love them so much. This is the first year she's ever pulled for them.
No, I always pull
Happens
for
to
them.
also be the first year they're good in 20
Because when I
years.
pull for a team, they do good. Just
so
saying.
that's not true. She's like the Seahawks.
I love the Seahawks too.
Right. So, and that's like the thing about NFL is like you can't like two teams. I'm sorry. Like
But Dolphins are my team, but the Seahawks are just like, I love their colors.
I asked her once if she wanted the Seahawks to play Dolphins, who she'd want to win. She said Seahawks. So it
That's
just proves to
a
you.
lie.
No, it's not. I don't know.
Yes, it
Anyway, so I'm a huge Miami fan. I go when I can go. With being at Georgia, all the home games, it's like weird with the same seasons. And so I always try to find a weekend where I can fly out to Miami. And that was the weekend. And she happened to have a wedding. Sorry. She's moving to Florida. She can go whenever she wants. So
And I will be going, and you won't be there. So
Right. She doesn't even know who our quarterback is.
you,
Who is the Miami Dolphins quarterback?
I know the Buffalo Bills quarterback because I just talked about him earlier in
Who
this
is the
podcast,
Miami
and
Dolphins?
it's Josh Allen,
Who is the Miami Dolphins quarterback? One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Ryan Tannehill. I just don't know names.
Who is the fastest man
I couldn't.
on the Miami Dolphins team? There's two you could name.
I have one of them on my fantasy team.
What's his name?
Something Hill, T Hill.
Yeah.
That's
What number is he?
20, 30, 40, 8. I don't know why I'm being grilled.
So
I'm
this just proves my point that she can't get mad at me. Anyway, long
In my
story short,
defense, I don't know any football players' names.
do you know Alex Earl's boyfriend's name?
Something Brandon. I don't know.
So Braxton
Braxton.
Barrios
Jinx. You can't talk anymore.
is our wide receiver, one of them. And I don't have TikTok or anything, or I don't anyway.
She's like just not a social media gal. She's just
I
so
love social
different.
media, but I get addicted and I get sucked in. I don't have time at school to do that, so I just delete it. Anyway, I know Alex Earl. I know who she is, whatever. But I post something on my story about being at the Miami game, and the amount of people that swiped up were like, "Where's Alex? Where's
No,
Alex?"
totally.
And I was not close
I
to her,
think I
but
just burped into the mic too just now.
I was close.
No, she was pretty close because you
Yeah.
were on the behind the.
I was in the end
field
zone.
goal.
She was. How many points is a touchdown worth?
6 and then 7
Okay.
when you kick it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Dear God,
I was in the end zone. She was with the parents, and it just
end zone.
and it
end
makes
zone.
me frustrated because
should be
I
you.
would love to. Yeah, like I would not Braxton,
Right.
but like, would I dream of marrying someone who plays for Miami Dolphins? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Not me. No. Not me.
I don't think anyone is
Okay.
confused about
Okay. That's good.
that. But my time will come, whether it's someone there or not. Anyway, yeah, so she was there and I saw her. She's so tiny and pretty.
So tiny.
And like this woman was like walking up the stairs and like could not walk up a stair without taking 10 pictures. So I like could have said that I could have gone over and met her, but I just like didn't want to. So, but yeah, Taylor freaked out about that. I was more
I
excited.
didn't
about
freak
seeing
out about it. I
I
just
was
thought
more
that it was
excited about
interesting that
seeing
you were right
Tua.
in front.
Yeah. So that's where I was this weekend. It was so fun. I love
Without
Miami.
me. Should have been me.
I love Miami.
Miami Dolphins. Sing it. Miami Dolphins number one. See, I know the song. We're in the air.
We're
We're
on the ground.
we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl because we're the Miami
Do you know this one?
Dolphins.
Fins to the left.
Fins to the right. Yeah.
Who's our quarterback?
Tua.
What's his last name? Where did he play in college?
Your mom's house. All right, we're going to get into our second advice.
Okay.
It's pretty long, so buckle up.
Part out if I say
Sure.
something? I think you should be on like hot seat. What does that mean? Like a fun game with me. I don't have a game. I told you to get a game. It's like a fun hot seat. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. Make up one after, okay?
All right. Hi, Taylor. And Chloe. I'll add and Chloe. Firstly, you are sunshine. I'm sunshine in human form and
What?
have such a joyful
When
presence.
have I ever said that you're not?
I'm just saying,
why
these
do
people are saying that
Why
I'm
do you just need
sunshine.
to prove that to me?
Just saying.
Let me just read it faster.
No.
Can I read it if I say
No.
Please.
No, get your own podcast. All right, ready?
My goal is when she gets famous to just like make my little, I'm Taylor's sister. Okay, go. I'm kidding.
So for my dilemma, I dated a guy about a year ago for a few months, but he's the first guy that I actually have loved in years. We broke up because he had a lot of pressure in his life from his parents to get a job and graduate college. Right after we broke up, like seriously 10 days after we broke up, a groomsman in a wedding I was in kissed me. I pushed him off and ran away. LOL, I hated it. Fast forward to January. That same ex and I had classes together and started talking again. I told him about the groomsman and he was so heartbroken, but he moved past it. He tried getting back together with me this past March, but since we hadn't graduated or gotten jobs like his parents wanted. Okay, first of all, these parents seem a little controlling.
And it was just a kiss.
Anyway, I told him we had to wait. Again, fast forward to graduation and jobs. So I guess they graduated and gotten jobs. And he decided that they shouldn't be as close anymore because they're going to be in new phases of life and be meeting new people. Okay. What? That's a little hypocritical because that's not what you were saying earlier, buddy. He still talks to me occasionally. I don't think I'm totally over him, but I also don't think I want to be with him. So now they're not talking as much. She was in another wedding. At this new wedding, I met a new groomsman who ended up kissing me. And this time I wanted it and didn't run from. I don't plan on telling my ex, but should I maybe stop talking to him? If I'm comfortable kissing another guy and even desired it, should I take this as my sign to move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
This is what I'm going to say to you. He's number one being a little back and forth with you, and you want a guy who's going to want you like no
he
matter
should be
what.
pursuing
He should
you.
be. He shouldn't be this
Like, you
wishy-washy.
shouldn't question it.
And clearly
Also-
you don't have a problem getting other guys. So, you know what I'm like you're
Yeah.
getting the
I think
the action
this is
already.
not even like a. And I don't know if you're watching this, whoever wrote this in. I hope you like reread that. You're like, you know, because you should never like with boys. And
You shouldn't be questioning
This
it.
isn't like the societal standard anymore. But like you should never question
No.
whether they like you or not. Like
no.
if a boy's gonna want you, like they're not stupid. They know how to pursue a girl.
They should be begging for you on their hands
and like
knees.
the fact that this man like got pissed by like a kiss, which is like I get that, but like also you're not dating, so you can kiss who you want to kiss, and then move on.
I get like y'all have a past
hard.
together, but
Totally.
you're gonna find someone that's gonna be way better than this.
And like, oh hold on, it's past my bedtime. It's 10 o'clock, but
It's 11.
yeah, way past. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should move on.
I just think you should, and it's hard to move on. But okay, I will say this:
at least y'all aren't together right
hold on.
now.
The only way you can move on is if you don't talk to him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut him off.
You're
gonna have to stop talking to him.
You have to, because you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I've never done that.
No,
Like I
you
can't
can't
imagine talking to an ex-boyfriend
No.
after you break up with them.
And clearly you guys haven't been together for a while, and it looks like he wanted to get back together, then he didn't want to get back together, even when his parents would have allowed. Like, it just seemed you can do so much better, and I think that you're just kind of holding on to the past. And obviously you don't have a issue with other guys who want to be with you, clearly.
I don't think
So.
there's even like a advice you need on that. Like, stop talking to him.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
yeah.
Go kiss the other guy again.
Yeah.
Where's that other guy? Go get him,
Or just
Unless they're not pursuing you.
or you just take a break and be independent. What's wrong with that? Right?
Because you're independent. Yeah, be independent.
I do think there's so much like beauty
Oh, God.
in being on your own. You learn so much.
Yeah.
About yourself.
But she has been on her own.
But she's still
It
in touch.
seems.
No, you're not on your own until you're not talking to an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, but I think they broke up and then they had a class together. And like, I think she's been single.
Yeah, but a class, she's fully working now because they both have jobs.
Yeah, because I think they graduated.
But they're still in contact, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't the question, should I cut contact with
Yeah,
you?
I would. Yeah, I would quit.
Yeah, like, and then you're going to be independent.
I would move on.
And be so confident in yourself
Yeah.
for the next guy and get yourself ready.
Yeah, I agree.
So you're confident.
Oh.
Do you have any fun things about me?
Fun things about you.
Like any fun questions?
Who's your celebrity crush? I love that I'm asking these as you're yawning. Am I boring you?
So tired. Ian Somerhalder.
What do you think of
Nathan Scott.
I'm picturing him. He's in Euphoria. He's the new Elvis. He is literally
Austin Butler.
No.
Oh, I think he's so.
No, what the heck is his? Oh my gosh,
cute.
I'm the worst. This guy.
Okay.
Oh, Jacob Elordi.
Oh, he's cute.
No, look at him now in
I
the
just think of him
Elvis.
of like that Kiss show.
Oh, the kissing booth.
Yeah.
That was so cringy. Well, I just want to thank my gorgeous, gorgeous sister who is single. For all of you single males out there, hit her up. As always, make sure you're following the Instagram, subscribing to the YouTube, give it a thumbs up, give us a 5-star review. We're also now on Apple Podcasts as well. I finally figured that shit out. So give us a 5-star review on all of that. Just give us some love,
I feel so thankful to be the first guest speaker on this podcast. I just want to say to all of you, all of you guys out there, that you guys are probably so awesome, and just support this lovely woman because this is her dream, and she's just so.
I can't with you. This is
proud
enough.
of her for being bold. And for pursuing her dream, because this is not easy, and she's doing it. She's doing like a bad. Yes.
Love you guys.
Love you
so much.
guys.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you here next week for more hot gossip, hot stories, advice, and something else that's gonna have you say it.